Our next guest helped expose the two side agreements to the Iranian nuclear deal made between Iran and the International Atomic Energy Agency. Deals that were not shared between other nations, with the Congress, or the public. Joining us now is Congressman Mike Pompeo, who serves on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, also on the House Select Committee on Benghazi. Congressman, good to have you with us. And we're in your debt for exposing these side agreements. We're also now more than curious about why there would be side agreements that the Secretary of State says he has not read.
Lou, it's pretty remarkable when Senator Tom Cotton from Arkansas and I learned directly from the IAEA negotiators that there were these secret side deals, and asked the simple question, are we going to be able to see them? And he said, oh goodness, no. And we asked if Secretary Kerry had seen them. He said no, and I've now had the chance to confirm that directly with Secretary Kerry. I find this stunning. We've got a historic agreement that has the risk of creating a nuclear state from the world's largest state sponsor of terror, and Congress is going to be asked to vote on these deals without actually having seen the terms of the agreements.
And has there been a response from the administration to you and to Senator Cotton? Does your Intelligence Committee, the Select Committee, have you read the deal? Do you know the terms specifically and exactly in this so-called agreement?
So we've all had the chance to read the 159-page agreement and some of the annexes, but these secret side deals we don't have. And the law requires it. President Obama signed cork or card, and it said you will turn over all of the agreements in the deal. And now we know there's these two secret side deals, and we've been told that we're not going to get access to them. They go to the heart of verification. This president said we're not going to trust, we're going to verify. And these secret side deals go to verification of activities at Parchin and related to the military development programs inside of Iran for their nuclear weapons.
And he also said there'd be 24/7 inspections, and then denied having said it. He did say it. He also said that there was never, ever, as a primary premise to these negotiations, ending the Iranian nuclear program. He said precisely that, and other members of the administration 2 years ago. What are we to make of a Secretary of State and the lead negotiator and a president, frankly, who are saying things that are both A, not true, and B, not within the range of their memory?
Lou, I think what you describe makes every member of Congress struggle to figure out how they're going to vote to approve these deals. We have a chance the next 40 days to reject the deal with the Iranians, and we ought to do that. Not only did they not stop the enrichment programs, not only did they not contain the ballistic missile development programs, they forgot who we're dealing with. This isn't Canada, this is Iran. And these are folks who intend to do the West harm. And I think in the course of these negotiations, Secretary Kerry became so wrapped up in getting a deal done, he lost sight of what's in the best interest of America's national security.
The president, as you know, says he'll veto anything that resembles a rejection of this deal by the Congress. What happens then?
Well, we'll try to override the veto, and I'm more and more confident that we can do so. This isn't partisan. This is about American national security. We've seen Senator Menendez be very clear about his view of the deal. I had half a dozen Democrats walk up to me on the House floor at the end of last week and ask me about these secret side deals, and they were confounded about how there could be secret deals, how they were going to be asked to vote for a deal they couldn't see. And so I'm confident as time wears on and we all learn what's in this deal, the American people will reject the deals, and their representatives will then do the same.
Not to mention the deep concerns expressed in the public as well as by members of Congress and the Senate that a president would take a treaty, a deal that should rise to the level of a treaty, to the United Nations rather than to the Congress of the United States. Congressman, we thank you for being with us. And again, our appreciation.
Thank you, Lou.
Congressman Mike Pompeo.
Thank you, sir.